Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnanadevula channel. In this video, we'll go through the celebrations that happen during this Pancharatra Agama text. They specify how the temple annual festivals are to be performed. On the first day, this Ankura Arpana, and then along with some rituals in the night, it is performed. Dhwajarohana, that is also done on the first day. The second day, Abhisheka, and at the evening, they perform this Gajendra Moksha, a story which deals with Gaja and then how he attains salvation, things like that. Then on the third day is the most important day. Sometimes it happens, most of the temples they perform on this Chaitra Purnima, that is called as Brahma Rathotsava and the night car festival. Chaitra Purnima is very it is auspicious. It's a sacred full moon day, Pournami. In Sanātana Dharma it is highly auspicious, and the villages nearby and all those people in the village and as well as the nearby places, mostly it is all agricultural based and they are all freed now, and then they can attend and then they can just attend to these religious and then functions like that. Now on this third day, the Brahma Rathotsava is performed. Brahma Rathotsava means, actually this is the main event of the entire festival. A divine grand procession, it's called as Rathotsava, where Lord Vishnu's Murti or Ranganatha Utsava Murti in this case is placed on a magnificent wooden Ratha chariot with very huge stone wheels, it is all, representing the chariot of the Brahma himself. Like this very grand decoration is made. Now, early morning, the temple priests, Archakas, perform a special Abhisheka to the Utsava Murtis. Actually, the deities, you cannot carry them. They are all fixed Murtis. Chara and Sthira. So, Chara Murtis. Chara means they are called as Utsava Murtis. They perform Abhisheka for these Utsava Murtis with Kshira, Dadhi, Madhu, Narikela, sandal paste, all those things, flowers, all those things. It is all Abhisheka is made, and then they are all decorated with all kinds of Pancharatra Agama and Divya Prabandham amidst chanting of these mantras, grand, very in a grand manner they are all decorated. Then the mantras like Yasya Smarana Matrena Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchyate Namaha Tasmai Vishnave Prabhu Vishnave, these kinds of mantras are sung. After the Abhisheka, the Lord is dressed in rich silken vastra, decorated with the golden ornaments. Golden ornaments, sorry, there was a disturbance anyway. Golden ornaments decorated with fragrant flowers. The Rathotsava begins. The massive Ratha is decorated with Torana. Torana is mango leaves, tied in a particular way, in a series way, so that it gives some kind of a good looking. Then banana stacks are all tied around the pillars, and flower garlands are all, it is decorated very traditionally, it is decorated. Then traditional Dharma Dindis, procession groups, they come with all kinds of chatra, chamara, all kinds of things, they chant Govinda, Govinda, Ranga, Ranga, like this, they keep chanting. As per temple tradition, a puja is offered to the Ratha before pulling. Coconut is also broken to ward off drishti, ward off evil eyes, and the Ratha puja is performed by chanting Rathasya Prarambhutsu Prarambhamastu, let the divine chariot journey begin. So all these celebrations are performed. After that, the chariot is pulled with great emotion, devotion. Devotees pull the Ratha using very thick ropes, because it's quite heavy also. It is said in the Agamas, Yatra yatra ratham yati tatra tatra harihi swayam. That means wherever this yatra goes, wherever this chariot moves, there Lord Hari himself is present. That is how it is described. So the Ratha is pulled through the main streets of the village or main important road, making pradakshina of the temple also. They go around in the clockwise direction, pradakshina of the temple, accompanied by Nadaswara, Mrudangam, Bhajan, Harikatha. So a lot of local dances like Dolu Kunita, Viragase, Kolata, so many things are performed. Amidst all this, the chariot is pulled. Of course, the entire atmosphere is filled with devotion, celebration and surrender. People chant Ranga, 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 Shri Ranga, Dayanithe, Pahimam, Jagannatha, like this, They make fervent fervent prayers to the Lord. Then after that, one Anna Santarpane is there. People from villages across, or villages in and around villages, from even towns also. Many people have settled in towns also. All those people would have come. So after the Ratha returns, a mass feeding, Mahaprasada distribution is arranged. Thousands of devotees sit in rows and are served with traditional prasada, including it could be chitrana, vangibat, paisa, like this, so many things, whatever that is prepared. And about 15 to 20 items are prepared and all those things are served. The prasada is served as Naivedya to Lord Ranganatha first and then given to the devotees. So this is called Annadana. And in the scriptures it is said, Annadanam, Paramdanam, Vidyadanam, Atah Param. Food donation is supreme, knowledge donation is even higher. So food donation is important, because when somebody comes from outside, he is not, at least nowadays you have hotels, you have so many things, eat outs and things like that. Those days, it was not like that. So those days, whoever comes, he had to go to some house, and only there he had to partake meals. Now, particularly on such occasions, it is very difficult to entertain them in their houses, because thousands of people come. Therefore, Annadanams, a mass Annadanam would be arranged, and this would be done. So even in the night also, Rathotsava, even in the night there will be a Rathotsava. As the sun sets, the Lord is taken once again on the same chariot for the night round, known as Ratri Yatra. So the difference is magical, In the morning you don't have these lights and all those things. In the evening you have this deepas, oil lamps glow in the dark. The entire Ratha is lit with colorful lamps and decorative lighting. The cool moonlight of Pournami adds divine beauty. The chanting of the Veda mantras and the devotional songs continues. People carry lamps in their hands and walk with the chariot, symbolizing the removal of the darkness, tamas and ignorance. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, it is said. So night Rathotsava is there. Though it goes on like this. The symbolic meaning of Rathotsava is not just a celebration, it symbolizes the movement of the divine in the society. Devotion pulling God into our lives. The oneness of the people in Seva and the journey of life with God as our charioteer. This is what it symbolizes. ಇದೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ರಥೋತ್ಸವ ದೇವರ ಒಂದು ಆ ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾಪಿಸುವುದಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸಮುದಾಯದ ಒಂದು ಐಕ್ಯತೆಯ ಸಂಕೇತವೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೌದು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಕ್ತರು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಭಕ್ತರು ಸೇರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಜಾತಿ ಮತ ಪಂಥ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಇದಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸಗಳಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ದೇವರನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ದಿ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ದೈವಾನುಭೂತಿಯನ್ನು ಅದೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ದೈವಾನುಭೂತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ರಥೋತ್ಸವ. Please like, share and then subscribe to our channel. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you, viewers.